So here's one account that I found that was commenting on that one inverts channel. And a lot of the accounts that sometimes comment on these psyop looking channels, they won't even hide that they're inverts themselves. But then there's those other kind that try to be masters at double speaking in attempts to trick you, and I think that's how they feed the demons inside of them. And then if you notice, a lot of these inverts are like into making beats and music. That's why a lot of them also come from Spotify. And I've heard something about that Spotify is taking over YouTube, and that would make a lot of sense since a lot of the rappers that come from there are actually inverts themselves. And I noticed that they make beats and music and things like that. Like, they're not famous or anything, but they'll make some music or beats on the side and they sell that kind of stuff. So they know about the importance of low vibrational music and the effects, what it does into the synchronicities and the intent of especially the most high intentful people, which would be the isolated ones, which would be the TIs, which would be the empowered ones. It's funny how that works, huh? And they know this, and some of these wannabe double speakers, they'll also do the whole symbolism, like they'll cover their eye with their hand right before they're about to speak, or they'll scratch their nose right before they're about to say something. They're master manipulators at double speaking. I mean, they already are tricking you with their gender. What makes you think they're not going to lie to you in your face? And I was looking at this person's video, and it's very interesting to see their tactics at play, and when you're good at it, to tell how they're speaking, they're double speaking, then you can tell what they're actually trying to say, and it's actually foolish, like just pure blasphemy. I can tell it gets a kick out of it every time it lies. Yeah, and another thing that I notice is that a lot of these FTMs, they still let their nails grow, which is disgusting. It's gross. And they also do their eyebrows, like they still plug them out, and they also curl their eyelashes. It's weird, like their feminine attributes come out every now and then.
Which is how to maximize. I have seen videos about this, but not like how I'm about to tell you. I'm about to give you the raw. I'm about to tell you, bro. It when you do what I'm about to tell you, you're gonna realize how easy it is nowadays, and hopefully it doesn't turn you into an evil person. When I say evil, I don't mean like you just want to kill people and blah 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 and blah blah. Like, that's not what I mean by evil. I mean evil is like you start getting that king mentality, and I don't mean king like nowadays how they're saying king like, oh yeah, king, you doing good and prospering and got money and all that stuff. That's not what I mean by king. What I mean by king is the old version of king. Like, kings used to just trump on some Trump stuff, just grab them by the cooch. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this doesn't turn you into that. But I'm gonna give you the first method, which is very easy. This is if you're desperate and you just want it quick and you want a lot of it. So what you do is you make a Tinder account. Yes, surprising, right? Tinder. So you make a Tinder account, right? Super easy. You like every female. Like every female. Make sure you pay attention because some of them are guys pretending to be females. Uh,
See, and a lot of these FTMs, they will talk about the MTFs just to kind of take away the attention off of what they are. So they'll talk a lot about the MTFs, but they won't bring up the FTMs. Look at the guilty face.
Not a big deal. If they hit you up, you just press block. Anyways, uh, what you do is you make a Tinder. You either say something cute or corny. You either say you fine as wine. Make sure you put the wine emoji because it looks fire, and the eye emoji.
So you hear that? Girls refer to things that guys say as cute. A guy is not going to express it in that way and say, oh, say something cute. And look at the one eye symbolism.
Heart eyes, or you can be lame and say, "Dang, that must have hurt." You be like, "What hurt?" When you fell from heaven. It's corny and it starts a conversation. Even if they say, "Wow, that was the corniest thing I heard," you still started the conversation. You got that first message and you're in there, okay? Because a lot of people do not get that first message because all they say is, "Hey, you fine. Hey, jump on my blah blah blah." You know what I'm saying? Just be a little different. Corny works a lot of the time. You'll be like, "Nah, that's lame," but a lot of the time it works just because it starts the conversation. So you do that. Check their bio, check their pictures, see if they're drinking, you see if they're smoking. Then the next question is, do you drink? Do you smoke? Do you drink / do you smoke? Doesn't matter. Whatever they pick, be like, bet. You set up a chill date, y'all chill, make sure you have that thing, whether it's tree or lick, you make sure you have that. Bring her over, boom, easy. I'm not gonna lie, there is a second part to that where a lot of you guys are very awkward. That happens. Place.
How would it know that? How would it know that? Unless it was a female and it dated males before, so it knows.
Music. Maybe play an artist that they like, so you can start a conversation off that. The goal is the pants, not the heart. Okay? So don't try to be no lover boy.
You see? Back to the FTM. They really hate women. They do not want them to be in love with real men and having babies and having a family. They don't want that.
Because you had a goal when you started this, so you finish it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, past that, that's the easy stuff. I'm telling you, if you do that right, and it's very hard to mess up, you get so oh my god, it's crazy. It's crazy how much poon you can get off Tinder. Like, don't even gotta try hard.
There it goes again, back to scratching the nose. That's what these people do. They scratch the nose and cover one eye.
But skipping that, let's get to the real juice. This is how to fully maximize and get long term. And this is also the most grimiest, horrible way to do it. And I'm telling you, please do not turn evil from this information that I'm about to give you, because this information
Is evil.
listen, listen.
Real men, I would assume, don't have to act like something they're not. And the advice that this FTM is giving is basically telling other FTMs how to trick women, how to trick real women.
I have fully converted into a high standards. You gotta have this, and this. Like, rejecting so many females. Like, I turned into that from doing this. Like, that's how easy it is. It is so easy that you will get turned off from conquering females. and you could either spiral down. Always wear a condom, by the way. You could either spiral down and just end up doing it for the rest of your life, and